What's up, warriors? It's Angelica here with a brand new video, and today I wanted to dive into more vision boards. I was watching a video a little while back that Nikki DiMartino did. Her YouTube is actually Niki Demar, Demar. So yeah, I thought that was a very good video, and I totally forgot about my vision board, and I thought that, and I really wanted to update it and make it more like me now, like things that I want to accomplish now. And I thought it would be important to tell you that in order to do these vision boards, you have to make sure this is like the things you put on here is 100% what you want to be doing in your life. You need to make sure these are the dreams that you want to accomplish 100%. You can't wake up one day and just have a negative thought toward them, thinking that you'll never accomplish them, or the things that you put up on here will not end up working. You have to make sure you know exactly what you want and you have no doubts. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you what I had on here in the past as a young teenager, and what I'm going to be putting on now, just to show you, how my brain used to think about these things and how I'm laying everything out now. I am 24 years old, and I feel like it's time to really start to focus on this. The dark times are done, and it's time to move forward. I feel like I've really grown as a person. So I just wanted to really focus on my goals right now and everything that is important to me. The past no longer serves me, and so let's just start doing this now. I'm filming this on the new moon in Pisces. I still have yet to figure out if I want to upload it today or not, but we'll figure that out at the end of the video. So let's dive in. So we're gonna start at this end. This is my vision board, or actually I'm probably gonna move around. This is my vision board when I was a teenager. There's not really much on here. I didn't have it up for very long. All these things are either things I already accomplished and whatnot, rather than things that still I would like to accomplish. So let's start off with so obviously this is me graduating, my graduation photo. So we're gonna take this off now. Anyway, this is actually graduating from high school, not college. I didn't put my college one up here. But anyways, now let's dive into these tickets. So the very first concert I went to see is Hedley in 2008, and it was a really good concert. Yeah. The second one I went to see was Danny Fernandez and Mia Martina in 2011. Thought that was a pretty cool concert. It was in like a smaller venue. And next we have another Hedley concert. I thought they were really good, so I went to see them again. And the reason why all these tickets are up here is because I was very into music, and I also wanted to be a singer for a long time, but now it's not as important to me. We'll talk more about that later on, but for now we'll finish going through the things on here. So the next thing was Jane Goodall, and this was really interesting because it was in 2009. I used to read the Jane Goodall books with my mom, and this was just really inspiring and beautiful. So yeah, I just really like her perspective on a lot of things, so this really stood out to me, and I thought this was probably the most inspiring things I've ever seen, and like biggest milestones to me, because this is a very world-renowned person, and she just means a lot to me. She helped out so many animals and communicated with the chimpanzees, and it was just really inspiring, like I said. Anyways, another concert was Marianas Trench, and this was just like a outdoor event. It was really interesting. I got to stand in the front for this one, which was pretty cool. And the next one, I went to Hunger Games in my city. And there was like this really cool Hunger Games event, and I thought it was really cool. We did all these things that they would do in the Hunger Games. Anyways, then we have these. Next concert is One Republic, and this was a pretty interesting one. I wasn't too crazy about them, but I went because my sister wanted to, so yeah, that was a pretty cool concert though. And Then we had the Graphicon, which is my city's convention that we do, like Comic-Con. Yeah, as you can see, you're not as... I live in a pretty small city, and ours aren't as expensive, and it's always close to my birthday, so that's always usually my birthday event. So there's those. I always look forward to those every year. It's one of my most favorite events that my city puts on. And anyways, here we have a badge. I was in Army Cadets when I was younger, until I was 19. So not too long ago. And I fired some air rifles there, and I thought I really liked having this. It made me happy, so I put it on here. Same reason why I have these poppies on here is because of cadets. We used to sell the poppies. So, and this was from my sister's pipe band, this pin, and I was just so happy that she accomplished that. And next thing we have on here is me meeting me. So I really liked Rugrats when I was a kid, and meeting Angelica Pickles was pretty cool. So next we have this Basset Hound, and this is one of the dogs I was hoping to get when I was younger. I still want a dog, still not sure what breed I want, but I think I'd rather adopt than just have one from a breeder, so this no longer applies to me. Next we have is Justin Bieber from back in the day. I used to want to meet Justin Bieber because he was just a big muse to me. He was one of the more celebrities that I really liked. I had a crush on him, but he was also my inspiration. Because he grew from YouTube, and he's from Canada, so that's what really inspired me. Started from nothing and became a superstar. And the next few things I think I might keep on here. These two things are what my mom put on here. Beauty is in you, which is true. You should always be happy in your own skin and tell yourself you're beautiful every day. You could also put things like this on a mirror so then you're actually looking at yourself. If you like to do that, just like put sticky notes on there. I feel like that's a very good thing to do. If you still have some self-love issues because of people that hurt you in the past, that's a really good tool. But yeah, next thing we have is live your life and make it count. So I just really want to live life to my fullest, and my dreams are very important to me, so that's why I decided to tackle this again and actually put it up somewhere where I can see it now. The next thing we have is my furry. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. This is Melody Star. I always strived to be like her. She's confident. She loves who she is in her skin. And wolves were always one of my favorite animals. And they're just very brave, and yeah. I had her as a singer, which I think is still pretty cool. But yeah, I just want to have her here, remind me to be confident and just flaunt it, I guess. And anyways, the last thing is something you can't really see, and this is another thing I'm going to keep here, but it's something I found in my agenda when I was younger. It says Sable Island in Nova Scotia is home to herds of wild horses that have lived there for hundreds of years. And I love horses. I think they're one of the most beautiful, majestic creatures out there. I just would really love to see wild horses running free. I think that would be a beautiful thing to see. I always miss riding horses and how it made me feel, so I just think seeing them in the wild is something that's just goal worthy, I guess. And now that we're done that, we're gonna dive into things that I'm going to be adding on here and why. So the first thing is the biggest picture here is a picture of me and my boyfriend. And the reason why I want to put this on here is I want to spend more time with him and just have our relationship continually growing, and he's really important to me, so I want to stick this on here. And so just put it like this. And there, it's secure, it's good. Moving on to the next thing. So I have this picture of all these people meditating in a forest. So I want to become a meditation instructor. I'm almost done this, and I want to be able to help people to just be more calm and reach their fullest potential. And I like this picture because they're sitting and laying in all different ways, which I like because you don't always have to sit cross-legged. You could lie down, you can sit in a chair. You could lie down or sit in a chair like this man is doing here. And I just like that it was in nature too, which is something that I love. So yeah, we're gonna put this up here. And moving on to the next thing. So we have this airplane in the sunrise or sunset, whatever you want to take from it. Traveling is just one of my biggest things that I'd like to do, and it's just very important to me. I'd like to see the world. The world is meant to be explored. So that's how I feel about this. And it's just very important to me. And next thing is this book of spells. So the reason I'm putting this guy in here is because I am writing a spell book that I want to publish. So eventually I hope to accomplish that, and that's what I'm putting here. So there it is right there. And now I have, this is probably going to be a bit strange to some people, but this is a photo of Justin Bieber in his music video, I'll Show You. And the reason I'm putting this in here is because, like I said, Justin Bieber was always a constant inspiration, and well, he accomplished his dreams and goals. So that's why I'm putting this here, because that just helps me to see that it's possible. And I like that he's in nature, and just also the song just really speaks to me. I just want to show my family that I can accomplish things, and yeah, I just want to show everybody that anything is possible and your dreams can come true. So the next thing I'm going to be putting here is this photo. There's a woman here, and she has a lock in between her two eyes and a key. So this is like she's unlocking her third eye, her gifts, everything, to help her see the world better. I've said this in a previous video, but I'll say it again. You are not fully seeing the world unless you unlock your third eye chakra. You are only seeing 1% of what the world has put out for us. So this is something that's really important to me. And this is, so I'm going to be putting this here. So that's why it's at the very top. It's probably the most important thing right now. I want to unlock all of my gifts. I want to help people unlock their gifts and their third eye, and just accomplish everything everybody wants help with. I just want to be able to help people get to that state. So the next thing I have is a cup of tea. So this is going in here because I want to start my own tea business. I want to make my own blends, and just to be able to have something that I can work with now, so I can be doing this and unlocking my gifts and meditating, and have this as a income source to start off while I'm doing all these other things. I'm not too sure yet, but we'll see when we get there. But yeah, this is also helping to keep me in that sort of it's herbal, so it's natural, and I want to do things that are natural, and that's something that I think I can do. So moving on is this Poshmark. So I recently put some items on Poshmark. Because I am struggling financially, and I think this is going to help me to just get to where I want to be faster, just another source of income to assist me, and just to get everything, try and get all of this together. So just get me to my goals a little faster. And also, if I start to sell things on here, I can also start doing this and just moving to the bigger picture. Then I can start this project and so on and so forth. So I just want to be able to help people, and I want to be able to broaden my spectrum. Not only do I want to help people in this city, I want to help people all over the world, which is also why I want to travel, and is also why I started this YouTube channel. Which gets to my next thing. So I have the silver plaque, and I think this is just going to help my milestone to get to all of these other things. I think it's going to help me to be able to travel, and I want to help you guys. I want to be able to show my videos to more people, not just people I know, which it seems to be what my channel is getting to right now. This is important. Just helping people is important to me. I feel like everybody needs this. I feel like everybody should be able to get to where they need to be in life. And I want to show people that dreams are not just a figment of your imagination. So that's probably why I'm starting my YouTube channel now, is because I am also starting from the bottom and working my way up. So I just want to be one of those people that don't just show you the aftermath of their channel. I want to show you my journey. Anyways, moving on is I have this word car. Now, the reason why I have this is I do not have a car yet. Shocker. It is one of the biggest kind of things that how do I put this? It's the biggest responsibilities right now. I feel like I don't even have the funds for a car. I'm trying to save up. I don't want to be paying it off for many years. I just want to have it and it to be mine right away. I don't care if it's an old beater car. That's because it's my first car. I'm 24, I'm ready. So that's why this is here. And I don't have a picture of a specific car because I don't know what I want. I just want it to be the perfect car for me. So anyways, the next thing I have on here is a girl cave. So I want a girl cave because I just want to have a space where I can keep everything that I collect. I want my own personal quiet space to meditate. I want to just have my own quiet space. That's why I want my girl cave. I want a place to keep all my books, a mini library in there. I don't need a big house, just a few bedrooms. And yeah, that's just where I'm at. This is how I feel. This is all my goals. So this is my completed board. There's still space if I want to add a few other things. But yeah, I'm going to be putting this up today. So coming back, I just want to point out a few things. At first, I was iffy about manifesting. I didn't think it was possible. But now that I have a few things that have proven to me that it is possible, this is why I am making this board. So I'm going to share with you these stories. So ever since I was younger, I would dream about having long, beautiful mermaid-like hair. And it didn't have to be perfect. I was fine with my color. I was fine with my already natural waves. I just wanted to grow a little bit longer. So mermaids were always something that helped me with, I just see them as adventurous. They're beautiful. They're not afraid to accomplish things. But anyways, so I wanted this mermaid-like hair. Back then, my hair was only about up to here maybe. And I said, I want hair past my breasts like a mermaid. And I kind of just forgot about it, but it was still up in my mind. So, after a while, I didn't really realize what had happened. One day I just woke up and my hair was longer. Well, I just kind of woke up and realized that my hair was longer. I didn't realize I had totally forgotten that I had wished for this. And now, this is how long my hair is. It is past my breast, obviously. It is almost at my hip. Well, I guess it is pretty close. So, that's just start small and dream big. Start doing these little boards. If you need the confirmation of something like that, then just think of something small that you want first, and then start to notice the little things that happen that you wish for and have accomplished. Like, maybe you want to grow your hair too. Maybe you want things like that. Another story I have for you is, so I started to believe that I was okay with being broke for the rest of my life. That's what I was starting to think. And I said, I don't need everything to be, I don't need all this money to be happy. I don't need all this. But then these things started to happen. I had gotten a concussion, and that concussion cost me a lot. I was away from work for 2 weeks, and my boyfriend and I struggled financially because of it. So now I'm starting to say this can be possible. Like, so my bank account was always just enough to spend a little money here and there with my shopaholic problem. But now I don't have the money for that. And I am struggling to make ends meet because of my concussion and because of my rational thoughts. And now I'm realizing that if I keep thinking this, I will not have the money I need to even get a car. And that has really affected me lately. I will never be able to get a house if I keep thinking this. I won't be able to raise a family properly if I stay the way I am, in the space I am. So just realize things that you're thinking, because it can affect your life around you. Your emotional self can affect your life. Just anything that you think, like maybe you think you need to work hard in order to get to where you need to be. If you keep thinking like that, then you might not ever get to that. So if you start to let your guard down a little, start thinking, just start making up ideas on how you can get to your goals. Meditate on those goals. Then things will start to come up in your head to be able to reach those goals. So just keep this in mind and maybe make your own vision board, because anything is possible. You don't need a fancy one like mine. You can just have a bristle board and just glue things on. Whether it be pictures you print off your computer or things you see in a magazine. It's just whatever suits your budget, go with that. And just keep dreaming, because it's never too late. You can never dream too big, because it's possible if you believe. And so just keep all this in mind, and I'll see you guys next time. I really hope this video helped. I love you guys so much. And bye.